couple of meters down the ground in front of you, just allowing them to settle. If it feels comfortable to do so, your balance is okay, you can close down the eyes. Just noticing the soles of the feet. Just feeling them spread down into the mat, connecting with those 3 points of contact at the base of your feet. So the base of the big toe, base of the little toe, and the centre of your heel. Or sometimes people prefer to think of the outside of the heel and the inside of the heel. So just pressing down gently into those points of contact, and then starting to draw the energy up the legs without locking it out the knees. So one little micro bend through the knees, drawing the quadriceps up, lengthening up through both sides of the waist, energy up and out through the crown of the head. Settling the attention on your breathing. Just breathing in and out through the nose. So one more full breath here in stillness. And then let's gently open up the eyes. Release the arms down by your side. Take a small bend through the knees, and then arms up to the side as you straighten those legs. Take a big inhale. Palms, hands come together, and then exhale, bring the hands down through the center line. And again, bending through the knees, take the arms down, sweep them out to the side. Inhale, reaching the arms up, and then bring the hands down through the center line. Last one like that, bend through the knees, inhale, reach the arms up. This time, let's keep the arms up and hook the thumbs, so palms are facing forward, butterfly grip, fingers reaching up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, taking a side bend over to your right, so both shoulders keep pointing forward, that right shoulder keeps coming forward. And then inhale, back up through center, and then over to your left. Inhale through center, exhaling over to your right, and then let's hold it here for a couple of breaths. Keep pressing down through the outside edge of that left foot. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, maybe coming down a little bit deeper, and then inhale, coming back up. Releasing those hands down,
the other side,
bend through the knees, coming into your Utkatasana here, bending through the legs, palms and hands come into your prayer in front of the chest. Shifting the weight slightly back into the heels, long through the spine. Just 5 full breaths here. Maybe sitting the hips down just a little bit more, taking one more full breath. Press down through the feet to take the arms out to the side, straightening the legs, inhale, hooking the thumbs once again, coming into your butterfly grip. Take an inhale, lengthen out through both sides of the waist. Exhale, taking a side bend over to your left.
I should have trusted she was
Keeping
going to
that
do the
left
other
shoulder
side.
coming forward now. Inhale, back up through center, over to your right. Inhale through center, and then over to your left. Last one. Let's hold it here for a couple breaths.
I already did that before, so.
Just pressing down through the outside edge of that right foot. One more full breath. Inhaling, maybe staying for the exhale, coming down. And inhale, coming back upright. Exhale, release the arms down, coming into your Utkatasana once again. Palms, hands coming in front of the chest. Shifting the hips forward, not tucking the tailbone under here. Option here to extend those arms up alongside the ears. 3 more full breaths. Maybe sitting down a little bit deeper, shift the weight slightly back. Taking one more inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to fold forward into our Uttanasana. You might need to stay a little bit upright. You could use your blocks here. If you need to open your feet a little bit wider, feel free to make plenty of space for your belly. And either option is going to be to stay here. For those of you where it's available, we're going to take a pistol grip with the big toes, coming into our Padangusthasana. Take an inhale, lengthen out through the spine. As you exhale, elbows out to the side.
My baby's on the way.
You might need to be keeping your knees bent. If you can straighten those legs, think about engaging the quadriceps up.
Woo! It hurts too much with my ribs.
Shoulders lifting away from the ears.
Pushing in, even though she's really low. 37 weeks today. Ah! It's when my son was born today. At exactly 37 weeks. Not today, but at 37 weeks of pregnancy. He came.
One more full breath.
Oh.
And then taking an inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Walk your hands a little bit further away if they're not already there. And then turn the feet out a little bit wider. Make sure you've got enough space so you can come down into your Malasana squat. So we're going to come down into the squat. This is somewhere you could sit on a block. You could sit on 2 blocks or sit on your bolster. If this just feels like it's too, you need a little bit more support. Or alternatively, you could just come down to your mat. Still keep the legs wide and very similar action in that variation. Just let the eyes rest. You could let the eyes drop down towards the tips of your fingers without letting the head drop down. So you want to keep the back of the neck long. As you inhale, have a sense of the lower back broadening and spreading. Just one full breath. And then bringing the hands down to help yourself come down onto the mat, and just extend the legs out long for a moment. Give the legs a little bit of a wiggle out just to relax out the hips. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, coming into our Baddha Konasana. So this is somewhere you could be sitting up on a blanket. That can feel quite nice just to elevate your hips. And for some of us, maybe popping blocks or cushions underneath the knees, that can just feel really supportive. Here you could have them a little bit higher if you needed to as well. So just take a position that feels right for you. You could hold on to your ankles, or if you can, hold on to your feet and just lengthen up through the lower back. And either gazing towards the tip of the nose or maybe even just closing down your eyes. Full, easy breaths. Let's open up the eyes, and let's start to take the legs out to the sides. We're going to come into our Upavishta Konasana, and you don't have to have the legs too wide. So if it feels better for you to just have them a little bit more like a V shape, then go for that. If it's available and you'd like to go a little bit wider, then feel free to take the legs out. And again, you might want to really walk up onto your sitting bones or place the blanket underneath your hips. And we'll just start by being upright and lengthen up. Engage the legs here, so you're going to draw the quadriceps up. Tips of the shoulders pressing away from the ears. Taking an inhale. And then exhaling, bringing the hands forward, starting to tilt forward at the hips. If it's available, starting to come down. This is somewhere you might use your bolster. Rest down in your bolster, rest down on the blocks. If you don't, that's not necessary. You can come down onto your forearms.
Yoga wheel, come to me. I can't reach you.
Keeping the toes and the knees pointing up towards the ceiling. And staying with your breathing.
Oh, my ribsies.
Starting to walk the hands back upright. Taking your right hand down to your right leg, taking a big side bend here, pressing down through that left sitting bone, maybe lifting the eyes to look up towards the ceiling.
But I've still got
And then inhale, coming back upright. Taking that left hand down onto the left leg, right arm up and over. Just rotating that left side of the body forward, up towards the ceiling. Staying active with the legs, so keep drawing those quadriceps up, toes and knees, keep pointing up towards the ceiling. And then taking an inhale, coming back upright. Hands underneath the legs. Let's bring the legs, bring them together, and let's get ready for our Shavasana. So you could use a blanket underneath your head, have your bolster or your cushions just ready in front of you, and then lie down on the left side of the body.
Video progress bar 13 minutes, 54 seconds of 16 minutes, 18 seconds. Pause. Play.
Down underneath.
Pause.
Okay. That's the end of that basically. I'm just gonna freestyle a little bit. When we're done. Ooh. First of all, my pants is on bang. Right, we're gonna do this one, and I'll done. Oh, this is gonna wreck my heartburn.
Screensaver on. To turn the screen back on, please press any button except for the power button.
Okay. Alright, done. "37 weeks today." Uh-oh. Just kidding.